Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the beat up plans. We return to our Jewish gem campaign within Crusader Kings 2. Now I noticed, I don't know how, but apparently we became Midas touched somewhere along the road and I completely missed it. So I've decided to go for diplomacy. Not because of the fertility boost. In fact, I really wish I couldn't. Actually, I could also go for a full martial, which would give me a health boost along with, martial score, so more troops. Really would like that. But I'm going to go with family because in order to become, the next guy in line for, to become the herald, you need to have, for instance, diplomacy. And I don't know why, but this guy has 300 preacher, 21 diplomacy, and 10 base. 331. He gets 332 for 10% has trade tempered. Is that only the base score that's getting multiplied? Because then really it doesn't matter that I have so many bonuses. Then it simply matters get a freak ton of diplomacy. That is basically what that says. Okay, I will try to oblige. Now this boy has luckily focused on diplomacy then, but he gained fuzzy, which is exactly a bad trait for diplomacy childhood. But yeah, we're gonna go with this, and that should guarantee my position much better. Well, by a few points. Apparently, not that much. Well, at least we're gonna try. And it gives us a little bit of a health bonus. Moreover, what I found out is I can never kill this guy. Unless I imprison him and kill him. That is a way to do it. But that's a little too far. And then there is here blend-in. That's where the mission is at. Alright. Unfortunately, I would love it to make, for instance, this brother my heir. He has awesome stats. But I can't introduce him because he has not been approached to inducted into another faith recently. I wish I knew what recently was. I wish I could see this modifier. But I'm going to try again in 800. I'm going to try him every time because I really want this brother, Falashina and Phineas, to become part of our society. The problem is now, if I would suddenly die, and there's a good chance considering I'm stressed and depressed, our whole Jewish campaign is over. It's plainly over because he would die before he would be introduced into the Jewish faith. All the work that we've done for nothing. That would irritate me incredibly. But alright. Sheikh Fadl has come to me as a friend to inquire about my well-being. I feel as though I never see you pray anymore. Is something heavy burdening your mind, he asks. I think of my true beliefs and how they need to be kept secret, even of those closest to me. I have been having these terrible dreams. 54% chance of significantly increasing it, 45% of decreasing it, or everything is 5. 80% chance to improve. Let's do that one. I tried to reassure Sheikh Fadl that everything is as it should, but my mind would not stay still. Did they already know the truth about my faith? As our conversation drifted onto theology, I briskly told him I had to retire for the evening. I better said goodbye to him before I escorted him out. Well, that is not good. I gained a paranoid trait. Well, at least that makes it less likely that I'm going to be backstabbed somewhere, because the paranoid trait helps with that, but in my efforts to blend with my believers around me, I believe I've come to learn more Muslim theology than most of them know themselves. It would be foolish to challenge my understanding of the faith. Well, that at least increases. I should have actually read that line, I'm so sorry. I really don't care for this girl. Could we please assign her a different guardian? Because this is just getting really silly. Every little pop-up about her I don't want to have. Thank you. Same goes for you. Just assign a Jewish guardian. And you gave me diarrhea. And apparently this is the court physician that is working for my liege lord. I have a guy of 22, but this is a guy of 16. Oh, Please, game, don't kill me. I have so much to live for. Alas, the flu. Oh, will burn the apostate? My life in your hands. I don't know. I wish I knew what treatment or what... will perform an experimental treatment. The outcome of the treatment can be extreme. The risk of this treatment will vary depending on its capabilities. I don't know what governs that. I will trust in your knowledge, O wise one. This is a mystical treatment. The outcome of the treatment is uncertain. As long as you know what you're doing. It's a well-tested performance. This has a chance that the treatment has a negative effect. The risk of the treatment will vary depending on its capabilities. I'm going to go with this. I actually feel a lot better. Perfect. That is good then. The weight of carrying my beliefs secretly is becoming increasingly difficult. I'm not fond of lying, and so when Fadil, I'm so sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that, bids me farewell after an audience, and he blesses me in the name of Allah, I shift uncomfortably in my seat. I can't pretend all the time that 65% that will increase and 35% that will decrease, or worse odds. Not going to do that. Burn the apostate. That's fine by me. Next time Sheikh Fadil bids me farewell with a blessing of Allah, I reply that Allah certainly could treat us better. Fadil hesitates for a second, but then laughs. You have such nerve, my lord, he says. It's all just, my friend, I say, only half faking my smile. God give me strength. Oh, dude, you could get killed for what you're doing right now. Guess martial education. I know there's a burden, but also don't make it more than is needed. Whoa. In an effort to convince the court of my piety, I've chosen to attend a mosque and give a grand speech to my people and to Allah. The Imam eyes me curiously as I enter the building, and I stop for a moment to gather my thoughts. May God forgive me, but I need to impress the people and choose my words carefully. Well, if it's a 50-50 or a 70-30, I'm going with the 70-30. I step up to the altar, as I step up to the altar, people eye me carefully. They depend upon me as Sultan and my connection to Allah to guide them. The Imam nods encouragingly at me, and I look up to study the ornamental windows on the mosque. When I finally speak, I imagine that I'm praising God. Unsurprising, my words have never seemed more true. God guides me, even now. I will not do anything for a favor. It was in the middle of a conversation with the chef when Kea appears from nowhere, grabs me by the arm and pulls me to a nearby room. With a wrinkled forehead and sweaty palms, he told me that he intends to leave our society. Explain the importance of devotion. I have a lot of learning. Wow, I told Kea that this is the time of trials, but we have to endure. God observes us all and will reward us in due time. However, Kea was still worried about the present situation and divine judgment and ran up before I could stop him. Whoa! Okay. Has come to me a friend. Oh, the same thing. Then everything is fine. And that went wrong again. That is not cool when you say 80%. Call my court physician at once. Excellent, I guess. Well, she is pretty good, but outside of that, it's pretty pointless. Solomon Kid. I'm gonna assign you a guardian. One that's actually also openly Jewish, so that you could actually become Jewish. My advisors inform me that Selassie Zagwe has been overheard questioning my loyalty to Aya. When I summon her, she's apologetic, but a raised eyebrow tells of her doubt. It's just a rumor, my lord. You are not overly interested in prayer, but you could surely quote any passage of the Quran without hesitation. Of course I could, Selassie. 64% chance of succeeding. And there's a 73% chance of succeeding for when questioning. I'm gonna go with this one then. I made a fool of myself. On suppressed, there's a chance to become zealous. It's not going well. We are not succeeding in our mission very well, I must say. Yowza. This man is diligent. Goodbye. Jeez. Our mission isn't going very well. Perhaps it's because I'm constantly sniffing. Burn him? Fine. How many troops do you have? 1.58. How many do I have? 2.25. 2.25, but I could have way more. I passed a beggar in the street today and quoted passages of the Quran to her, loud enough for anyone passing by to hear. Apparently the exchange became quite a conversation starter. The court. Okay. That increases our progress again. But we've had some very bad events regarding this mission. Don't know if it's timed, if you have to finish it between a certain while. By the way, it's 800. Can I please invite you? No, I cannot. You're being very, very stubborn. How about you, sir? Has not been invited to join recently. Oh, shoot. I need an heir that's at least... That's fine, but I don't really care. And I want this boy to become possibly Jewish, so I need to have him being taught by Jewish people. Good, send it back to my liege. That's an extra tithe. Could I please get rid of the flu, because I have so many bad health modifiers. Well, can I get rid of stress, King? Dost thou listen to my very words? We must learn our own. Please send this boy to somebody that will make him Jewish. It's a little harder this time. Nobody with the right. Oh no, this man is gregarious. Let's learn as an own. In an effort to convince the court of my piety, I've chosen to attend a mosque and give a grand speech to my people. I think we already had this one, so let's do that again. And God guides me. I have only 34% chance to imprison him. I grow more word for every day no chief quadi has been selected. Does not care if judgment is brought to who deserve it. A chief quadi for... No. I will choose him. Definitely, because he's also actually Jewish. Diligent. Blows a slothful. That's really good. Caliph just missed my suggestion. Alright. Oh, it was for his court, not for mine. Alright. Assign a guardian. Once again, we're gonna go with trying to teach these children to become Jewish. Family first. My advisor informed me that Fagira Mulabit, 64% chance. Come on, there we go. As I began reciting the Quran, Fagira Mulabit's eyes widened. I intentionally focused on what I believe to be her favorite passage, speaking clearly to her interest as a strategist. My gambit seems to have paid off because the deep bow she bestowed upon me was nothing short of embarrassment and an eagerness to make up for her obvious blunder. She gains the trait humble! Haha, it's kind of funny. Oh please, how many children do I need to reassign to Jewish people? Ah. Anyone with gregarious left still? Yeah, you are. Go. She must learn her own. I really am not going to lose stats for these children. How many troops do I have by now? I have a little bit more. Is my brother finally willing to listen to bloody reason because I would make him the heir? Let's ask to join plot. What is recently? When can I invite you? When can I finally ask? Hey, will you join us, you maroon? Because that will make you my heir. Because my son isn't really good. Which is just plain old the truth. Sure, you can betroth. She didn't become a super wife, which might be good because my brother doesn't really like me. Nobody really likes me, unfortunately. Which has to do also with the whole Jewish-Muslim combination. Being a Jew, but pretending I'm not, has begun to make a shy way of conversation matters. Oh yeah, that's the one of being quiet. I went wrong again. Oh, I didn't. What? To the masterful Sultan Gideon? I am Sheikh Homos, steward of Emir Isa. Your skill as a steward on the counts of Caliph Suleiman II is known far and wide. I implore you to advise me in matters of politics so that I may serve my liege admirably as yours. A touching request, I will help you. Favor, and he likes me more. And I get a wife. That's not bad. Not at all. Burn the apostate. Make sure that I'm regularly seen studying the Quran. Today my court imam, Emir Iyazu Blemaya, come to me to compliment my efforts. He is actually a Jew. If it's just having the imam support you, we can already do that because he's actually a Jew. Wouldn't that be much easier? I have the feeling we are being a little bit convoluted about all of this. Also, why am I not getting rid of stressed? Alright, past the beggar again. Man, these missions take a really long time. Unless I'm just having a bad luck, because I did have some yeah, let's put 1 in 5. I have some of them events not go very well, despite having a better chance of succeeding at them. Disaster, your fellow member of the gods, faithful. The cleansing flame was brought to court Imam Kali. Oh no, that's really bad. It's time for me to lay low. Decline. Darn it. That's my Emir. Oh, I really need to become the court Imam, the leader guy. I increase my progress. I need to become it, and I need to change that's a court chaplain. I really need to change the religion of my people back to Jewish. Just to gain some stability in the country. And we can make the title of Abyssinia. And with that... Poof, consensus then. Or the stewardship focus. Very well. Okay, we've done it. How much more do we need? A little more. So I guess we're gonna wait a little bit. But man. Alright, he defeated us, but also we defeated a little bit of him. And we have the war target. Fine, he can become Chief Quadi. My brothers, 802, will you please... No, not that brother. Please, 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 how long is recently? That can't be that recently if you constantly is too far off to do anything. Is this a smart idea? Because this is going into mountains. But still, let's do it. We have a numerical advantage. Yes! Kaboom! 92%. Awesome! Family first. At least making sure that some of my brothers are not that hateful against me anymore. Boom! Ooh, this one is easy. Alrighty then. All for peace. That was a war based on the Muslim traits, which is quite handy in that regard. Wow, she's become good. I wish I could... Ooh, as a secret practitioner... Sorry. Shalom Alaikum. Shalom Alaikum. I think I pronounced actually the first time better. Shalom Alaikum, Preacher Gideon. As a secret practitioner of our religion, it is sometimes easy to neglect your true self. For your sake as well as the God faithful, we ask that you conduct a secret ceremony in the honor of God. Accept. Alright. A secret ceremony in the honor of God. And how do I do this one? Because this one isn't over here. Decline. You've asked for me for that tons of times. I've always declined because it doesn't help me out. How do I do a secret? How do I do this mission? How I do mission? I clicked out of the game again, despite not my mouse being there. How do I do? Oh, prepare a secret ceremony. You have to know a little bit where to look. Mazad has offered to support me in my secret ceremony. For a fellow Jew, he writes. While I consider my response, I place the letter on the heart. As the flames crumple the paper, I rest my hand on the pocket where I keep my hidden 6-pointed star, safe, away from prying eyes. I appreciate the gesture. After all, he gave me the mission, so... I light the candles while Maizat began to sing quietly, a haunting melody in reference to God. I close my eyes in relief over being able to practice my faith and to say the words of prayer without judgment. I look over to Maizat, who is still singing, and I smell. Kinship such as this is a gift. You complete the ceremony and walk away with renewed faith. We become close friends. I gain the train Gregarious. I gain 200 devotion, and the mission is successful. And I'm gonna have to kill my close friend. Oh, game. You are so cruel. I have the ability almost, if I lock him up and kill the guy. Fricka frack. Did you really have to do that? Did you really have to, for some reason, forever and ever tell this man, hey, you have been approached by a recent faith recently? Which I don't know how far that is. Traveling poet has come to my court. He can stay for as long as he likes. And then this man is happier with me. Died comatose and Ben. It's probably because we have a link with him. Ooh. Some people have become independent over here. Yeah, some people have become independent. And then there is this revolt for this man's claim on the Abbasid Empire. Who is secretly a Jew! Oh my! Oh my friend, I'm going to have to kill you. Why? If this happens, this man will become a Jew. If then the revolt succeeds, a Jew will enter the throne of the Abbasid Empire. That is crazy. That is... I'm gonna have to kill my friend. Game! You... Really? Really? Oh, that is... Oh, no. Oh, game. The problem is, I'm so dying as a person because of my health. If only I could get rid of the stress and depressed traits. Oh, yay. From learning. Whoa! When do we gain these items? We have a Saint's Fingerbone and a Saint's Fingerbone with the headband of a famous. Semer was the original owner. And a famous holy man that gives us 1 learning. And we also have a weeping statue. But then we have to be publicly practice the religion Christian group. And then we get national tax modifier plus 5%. That's so strong. Oh, also from Semer. Statue of the Virgin Mary. Why is it then a painting? Every now and then a drop of water or even blood will trickle down the statue's eyes, which can only be described as a miracle. Can you only have 6 of them? You might only be able to have 6 of them. That might be what I'm reading about this. Oh, then we probably have to give some things away. At a certain point. Hold on. It doesn't show in my stewardship that I am actually... Front Treasury. Yeah, I'm not getting the bonus of this because I'm not openly practicing as a Christian group. Right. You are a branded apostate, but you haven't been killed. That's kind of interesting. Do I really have to kill my friend? Oh! Also, I'm not far off of being behind. Oh, this is painful. Do I have to trap my friend and kill him? I'm gonna get such a big ass penalty as tyrant. Wow. Wow. The point is he's also younger than me. He's not diseased and I am. But we could put a Jewish emperor on the throne of the Abbasid Empire. The chance for that is so little. Oy, 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 oy. Oh, but I had to kill my friend who just gave me the 200 devotion. That's so cruel. Game. I have enough land. I could give him a title, no, but that doesn't matter. He only has a... Oh, I wish I could change his name. He has brothers, right? Yeah, this is a pretty large family as it is. We're talking about... no, we're not talking about... Wow, no, his family's way larger than I already think already. Oh, Muslim families, they grow so large, man. We're talking about this man. Holy doodle. Oh, probably it will be inherited by this man. Holy sweet bejeebus, that is bad. What do we do about this? I'm such in dubio. By the way, we can create the Kingdom of Abyssinia. That's really important because we can attack Alodia for the Jury claims. And that is, I think, still possible after you change your faith. I'm actually quite... I know this because I did look up a few things because there are quite a few different rules now amongst the mystics. Well, you know what? We had quite a few episodes that were longer. I'm going to end the episode right here. I'm going to think about this because I can become the Herald again. And I have 1,000 devotion to change the world. I know that a lot of my half-brothers are going to be very pissed with me. Not this brother though, because apparently he has become part of our society. No, but he has been asked several times to join and he has refused. Oh, bloody hell and murder. And this guy already hates me anyways. He has sympathy for our faith, but he just doesn't want to join. And many of our counties will change over towards Judaism. Not all of them, but many of them. But we are so far away from having... oh, it will only show now the non-Jewish holy site, right. Okay, now I really have to think about this. I'll say I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.